All right, it's 7:10 on Monday morning, and I gotta run upstairs and get to work ASAP. There's no cardio this morning because I'm still easing back into the whole workout thing. I'm supposed to be going at like 40 or 50%. I think I went at about 70% yesterday in the gym. I feel good, but I don't want to do any damage, so we're gonna ease up on cardio. I might do a little bit after my workout today. I'm training with Brian Fikes, my buddy who's losing a ton of weight on Genesis, man. He's killing it, and he's working out with me today. We're gonna do arms, and I'll probably do 10 or 12 minutes of cardio afterwards. Just kind of test, see how the heart feels. So this morning, I found out that there's an error on the site, and every time somebody adds apparel to the cart, you get all these crazy PHP errors, and my programmer's not getting back to me, and so I don't know where he is. And so today I get to go out there and look for white spaces in thousands of lines of code myself. So people that say I don't work, which is funny, as those comments I get, wrong, I work. It's 7-Eleven. I'm not even gonna do breakfast. I'm gonna do an egg white shake, and we're out of Shakeology, which is my favorite for egg white shake. So I'm gonna take some instant oatmeal packets, cinnamon and spice, and some ice and dump them all together. It works. It's not the best. I mean, it's food. We don't always eat for pleasure. We eat because we have to eat, and that's what I'm doing. How many meals did I get in yesterday? I got 5 or 6 meals in yesterday. I'm just got to ramp back up this week, little at a time, back to my 7 meals a day. So my intensity isn't full blown. There's no use in getting 7 meals a day in, because if I'm not doing cardio at my full intensity, I'm just gonna get fat. And I don't wanna get fat, I wanna stay big. We didn't do body fat testing yet. Obviously, that's just like my thing. I think we've done it twice in this series. I'm supposed to be doing it every single week. I've failed you on that, guys. We're gonna improve. The calipers are sitting right there on the counter. I just gotta have Priscilla come in and take the body fat. And we're just, not that we're lazy, it's just there's a million other things that we need to do. So, today we'll do arms. I'm gonna try to hit 6 sets on everything, get the intensity up there back to 100% on the workouts at least. We'll see how I'm doing. And let me go search through about 1,000 lines of code looking for a single white space that's killing the site. I'm out. You got it good when you walk downstairs to make food and your wife is hanging out outside with your daughter doing a little meditation on the back deck. That is the sign of a good mom right there. Sacrifices her time to be with our little girl. You want to talk about damn lucky? That would be me. All right, so we're downstairs, and now we're gonna show how easy it is to make these Kodiak cakes and some eggs. Kodiak cakes from Costco. Here's 2 packs. Since my kid's probably gonna eat 2, I'm gonna make double the dose. I'm just gonna pour in like 2 cups of almond milk, because I hate bovine milk. Stuff's terrible for you. It's loaded with hormones, phytoestrogens. I mean, you name it, dude, it's in there. There's 1 egg. Boom. 2 eggs. Get a 1 cup measuring cup out. Slice this bad boy open here. You gotta open these little packets. Boom, boom, boom. So here's what I'm gonna do. Got a little left over here. Oh snap, look at that. Just about a cup, give or take. There's 1. And here's the new one. I'm gonna pour 2 cups in total. And then what I found, guys, is like if you do the the protein, more protein, and you use milk and eggs, it's like a little thin. So I usually do like a 1/2 cup extra, and I kind of ballpark it. So I stick this thing on the Vitamix, blend it up on low, because you're not supposed to over mix this stuff. You're supposed to use like I actually use an egg beater, but I'm like, no way, man, way too hard for me. So let's go in the blender. Hang on. Okay, so that's what we got. Looks a little thin. I'm gonna set it next to the skillet so it kind of heats up while I'm cracking the eggs. That'll thicken it up. Put this stuff away. Grabbing a Tupperware bowl about this size. You can use anything, guys. I'm gonna do 10 eggs, 8 egg whites, 2 egg yolks. Let's go crack them. So while I'm cracking these eggs, let's talk about things and stuff. So this is a good example of life. I mean, not everybody has the capability to be super regimented with anything. And by the way, when I do these eggs, guys, I just kind of back and forth and like let the yolk stay inside. Where's the focus on this thing? There we go. You can see there's like a little extra egg white dripping out here, but I just rotate that yolk back and forth. Real easy to crack them. So this is a great example of like, you know, my whole heart thing of people with lives, you know, shit gets in the way on an everyday basis. You know, we have kids, we have lives, we have work, and sometimes people end up taking a week off. So this is, you know, it's not optimal, obviously. It's at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm gonna pull this one out, stop there. It's not optimal, obviously, and it's not what we want to do, and it's not, shouldn't be part of your program. But if for some reason you do have to stop and it's gonna be like a week, the best thing for you guys to do is to do what I'm doing. Back off on the meals. Get them down to, you know, 5 a day so you maintain, so you maintain. And then slowly ramp back up the following week, which is what I'm doing. Again, we still need to test body fat because I'm sure I've gotten a little fat. And I'm gonna be point blank honest with you guys. This is way out of character for me, but just so you guys know I'm human. The first night this happened with the heart, I was like super depressed and scared. And it was like, you know, I don't get scared, but this scared the shit out of me. And the next night I was going stir crazy, still not feeling like myself. I was like, you know what I want, Priscilla? I want brownies. She was like, do it. Whatever makes you feel good and stay relaxed. I'm like, okay, so I ate brownies. And then, you know, I ate the whole damn thing. Like, Priscilla had 1, I had like 13. So I killed it. I'm like, all right, that's done. And the next night, I was like, I want brownies again. So we did the whole thing again. I ate the whole damn plate again. So, you know, that's an example of what not to do. I can't, you know, I want to say I can get away with it because I'm big, but like I really can't. So my physique is suffering a little bit because of that. So don't don't do that. Stay strict to the diet is what I'm saying, guys, and eat as if you were still training. So again, you know, if you do have something come up in life, try your best to maintain. Try your best to keep doing what you're doing. If you deviate from the program, and you know, say you can't get to the gym for 2 or 3 days for whatever reason, because that's just life, that's reality. Try not to deviate from the program. Try not to back off on the meals. Try to get at least your cardio in or something. Do something so that you stay active, but keep everything ramped up, because when you have this nice steady state, you make gains. When you do this, you don't make gains. Your body freaks out and doesn't know what to do, so it starts holding on to body fat. You know, you're gonna muscle waste, you're not gonna grow as much. It's not consistent for your body. So stick to that. I'm gonna scramble these eggs up, we'll dump them in the pan, we'll get to it. Eggs are scrambled. I got the skillet up to speed here. It's like between, it's like 325-ish or something like that. It's so old, guys. I take this olive oil sprayer, and this is the one I said to get on Genesis. It's awesome, dude. That way you don't have like vegetable oil. It's terrible for you. You just pump this thing till it's stiff. Spray. And I ain't afraid to coat this stuff, man. I hate when my pancakes stick. I'm gonna let that heat up for a little bit, and then I've already got my pan going, so here's my scrambled eggs, boom, going in the pan. And from then on out, it's just babysitting. Super easy. Let's, you know, I'm gonna pour these things while we talk. These are easy, man. Get this bad boy, Rubbermaid. I can fit about 5 of these on at a time. If you're meal prepping, guys, you know, this is the opportunity to make a huge batch. You don't do this every morning if you don't want to, you know. I usually eat 6 or 7 of these in one sitting because I ain't afraid of carbs, you know. I like carbs, and carbs make me big and strong. If you're doing Genesis, obviously the protein pancakes are out for you. There's other things like eggs. Eggs and fats, guys, if you're on Genesis. Let's see. So eggs and fats if you're on Genesis, and then you know, these protein pancakes are good. If you're meal prepping, man, you know, do 3 cups of this stuff. That way in the morning, just pop that shit in the microwave and you're done. I'm not a huge fan of microwaves. I heard a lot of bad stuff about them. And it's only this year I started using them again just because I needed the time break. But if you're short on time, man, microwaves are great. So I just pop those pancakes in for like 30 seconds or whatever, and they're good to go. Hey, check that out. I accidentally put the burner on high, and I'm about to burn my eggs. So let me stir these things up. We'll wait for that to cool off. Let's talk about getting back on the horse and back on the wagon, since yesterday was officially my first day back in the gym. I didn't talk much about it. I did a little bit, I think, on yesterday's video, but it was scary, guys. It was real scary, not knowing how my heart was going to react. Even funnier, let me back up a little bit. I got a great story. So this weekend, we went to this wedding, and it was my cousin's wedding in Mendocino. And he goes, "Hey, Gabe, it's the day of the wedding." He's like, "I need your help. I need you to be here at 11 a.m. And they're getting married down kind of like on this bluff that overlooks the beach. He goes, "The Parks Department cut down a bunch of trees, and there's all this chopped firewood like down the path where everybody's walking to the site. We need to build a wall." I'm like, "What?" He's like, I just need your help." I'm like, "Okay." So we basically, and I'm not supposed to be doing anything yet. We basically lugged and created this like 50 or 60 foot long, 6 foot high wall out of chopped firewood. So we're just like throwing logs, and it's kind of cool. Like me and this other guy had this other big beard, and we're like chucking logs, and it was like, oh, that's what we're meant to do. And we had this, that was a big joke. I think I might even do a spoof video on this, guys. We were just joking around, like, guys been doing this stuff for thousands of years, and we're thinking about to call it cross-jack. So like CrossFit and lumberjack. We might just do a total spoof video on this thing where, you come with any type of marketing crap you can think of, and like, oh, you've been doing this for thousands of years and they never had a back injury. This is the best workout ever. And then have a bunch of people, chopping wood and shit. And then basically we go sell the firewood when we're done. And they get a good workout. So, but yeah, I got the heart rate up enough to where, I was a little nervous. Had to stop a couple times, just kind of check, make sure everything was cool. Not sure what I was feeling. Yesterday in the gym was kind of the same thing. Just getting the heart rate up was weird, and getting it pumping, pushing out 25, 30 reps on things. You really feel the heart pounding, up in here. Just, I'm not sure yet. It's really weird, but what I'm trying to get at is that, no matter what, if you love what you do, you're gonna find a way. There's always a way. And I could sit on that couch and I could relax for another week, or I could jump back on the horse. And yeah, I'm fucking with my life right now. But I can't live scared, and I can't live in fear. That's just not life, That's prison. That's giving up. That's being like everybody who's afraid to try. And, to be honest with you guys, I basically had a brush with death. And, it's scary. It's real scary. It's not comfortable. It reminds you how short life is, and it makes me want to push all the harder when things are good. But again, if I just sat down for another week, I think I would have morphed into some sort of weird, like, I'm scared to do anything kind of guy. So, you guys are out there. I'm sure all you have your ailments and your things, and you've been through some stuff or seen some shit. Whatever, man. I'm here to tell you, like, I'm a week early getting back to this, and I don't care what it takes. That was hot. I got lives to change, people to inspire, and if I become the thing that I don't want to be, who am I? I'm nothing to you guys. So I decided to get back on the horse, and I should have given it about 40% is what the doctor told me to do the first time, and it was more like 100% for a 75% workout. So I think I said before, I quit a little early because my back was hurting so bad that I had to stop because of the stupid bed that I slept on when I was up in Mendocino. But I gave it 100%, and I just watched it in between sets and felt it. And it was interesting because I told myself, I'm like, words are powerful things, and what you say out loud is what your brain believes. And I told myself, I was like, I keep burning myself. I was telling myself, and I was talking to my heart, I was saying, you're a strong heart. You're going to beat, and you're going to fill my muscles full of blood, and you're going to be strong, and you're going to be powerful, and there's nothing wrong with you. And you're going to work the way I tell you to work. And hey, brain, by the way, tell my heart to work correctly. Whatever chemicals you need to release into my heart to tell it to pump correctly and heal, well, right now is the fucking time. So fucking do it. And that was the mentality I have, and that was what was going on inside my head. And it may sound stupid to you guys, but placebo effect, man. That's all I gotta say. Most powerful thing in the world. your brain controls everything. It controls, your life force. It tells your body what to do. It releases chemicals that you don't even know to fight diseases, to tell your muscles to grow, tell them not to grow. Just subconscious things, unconscious things that are like, think of a computer where you've got random access memory, which is RAM. You guys all heard of RAM. And then you've got, read-only memory, which is your ROM. So when your computer boots up, it does this. Read-only, this is exactly what it does, whether you like it or not. That's stuff that's hardwired in your brain. You've got read-only memory. It's like breathing, heart beating, fighting illnesses, that sort of stuff. Those are things, dude. And if you tell your brain, you say, okay, I believe this is going to happen. Release whatever you need to do. You're fine. You're good. Get up. It was like when I was sitting on that couch over there when I was going through this event. I call it an event because I don't know what else to call it. Like my mini stroke from too much fucking pre-workout. I was sitting on that couch, felt myself going, like literally going. And, it was getting dark. I was about to pass out and like I'm gripping my heart and I'm looking at my wife and, she's like, we got to get to the car. And I just straight up was like, get up, Gabe. You're not dying on this fucking couch. Get up. And I got up. I don't really remember much, but I got up and got my ass to the car because I saw my daughter and I saw my wife. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not dying. I'm getting up and I'm going to get to that fucking hospital. They're fail. What's wrong with me? I'm going to be fine. And that's the mentality that everybody needs to have. Like, I think if I'd sat there and given up, I would have died. Like, I really do. I really think I would have died. And maybe some of you don't. Maybe you do. I don't know. But, if I had let that AFib arrhythmia continue and I just sat there and waited without getting to the hospital, it would have turned into a stroke and I would have died. So what I'm getting at is your mind is powerful. Your mind is amazing and it will do things if you tell it to. The universe will move at your beck and call. You just have to think positive. You have to change your mindset and understand that you are in control. You are ultimately in control of everything. Stop blaming people for things that happen in your life. Realize that you are in control. There's always a way. You got people saying, I can only do this many days of your Genesis program. I need to modify it. And I just, obviously customer service. Okay, guys, yeah, sure, no problem. You're not going to get optimal results, but if that's what you can do, cool. Because I don't ever want to discourage anybody. But again, this web series is the raw side of me. There's always a fucking way. 3 days a week and you want to change your body in 12 weeks? No, you're not dedicated. You're not doing something right. I don't give a fuck what your situation is. Get dedicated. Figure it out, man. Go to sleep early. Turn off the fucking TV. Whatever you're doing, stop doing something. Adjust your priorities. If you want to buy this program, you're going to spend the money, might as well fucking dedicate to it. I mean, you think you're going to change by doing the same thing that you're doing already or making minor changes? No, you've got to change drastically. Everything's got to change. Priorities got to shift. Your mindset's got to shift. You've got to understand for 12 weeks, I am not going to let anything interfere. And yeah, I'm going to get there 6 days a week. I'm going to do the 5-on, 1-off schedule and I'm going to do it right. And nothing is going to get in my way. Yes, I have kids, but I'm going to make time for them. I'm going to go to bed early. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to sacrifice a little bit of sleep. Or I'm not going to watch fucking Game of Thrones. Like, turn off the fucking TV. Please, I'm begging you guys. It's the time suck. It's the mind suck. It just destroys your life. I had it on the other night because we were watching some YouTube stuff. We do watch a little bit of TV, but it's YouTube and it's usually like documentary stuff or things that are constructive. We call it personal development. So, Tony Robbins, Brendon Burchard, things on the law of attraction. Like, where I'm actually learning. I'm not just sitting there wasting my brain. And we got to talking and we use Roku because I don't have TV, we have streaming. So we stream from our phones to YouTube to the Roku. And the Roku went on to the timer. And it shows the time and it's like a screensaver and it flashes all around. And it was like, 9:56 and 55 seconds, 56 seconds, 57 seconds, 58. And I just looked at that and I was like, that's the fucking timer on my life. Even though seconds are going forwards, like every second is 1 second of my life that I'm not getting back. And I was watching that thing and I'm like, how ironic that is on the TV. And it is ticking. And I'm just sitting there looking at it as I'm talking. I'm going, that's my life counting down right there. That's everybody's life counting down. Don't fucking waste it. Get up early, do your work, dedicate. The difference in people that are successful and the people that are not are the ones that are willing to put in the effort. This shit isn't hard. It just takes effort. And people are afraid to put in effort. So stop being afraid. Do something different with your life. and commit to it. And when it gets hard, don't give up. Most people give up when it gets hard. The first speed bump, plow through it, plow over it, go drive through it, find a way around it. But don't give up. Nothing worth attaining ever came easy. If stuff's handed to you, you don't have the appreciation for it. You gotta work for it, guys. I know what I want. I know exactly where I'm going. I know how long it's gonna take me to get there. And it's probably gonna happen sooner than I think. You guys should know the same. You should feel it in your, deep down in your core. You should feel and know where you are going. And I bet right now, those of you watching, you know that you were meant for something more than going to your 9 to 5 and commuting. And if that's the case, be encouraged, because you can make the change. It's you that decides, okay, I'm gonna start today and start doing something else. I'm gonna write my book. I'm gonna change people's lives. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna sell this product. I always wanted to open a smoothie bar. Go do it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? When this video is over, or shit, stop it right now and go do it. Stop waiting. Because when you wait, time slips away. Don't wait. Take action. Just like I'm not waiting another week to get back on the horse. Be motivated, guys. Girls, whoever's watching this, go fucking crush it. All right, off to the gym here. I'm meeting with Brian Fikes, my buddy who I'm partnering with on our mobile app. And this is day 2 of training without any stimulants. I'm talking like no coffee, no nothing, guys. So it's a whole new world for me. It's very different, very, you know, just the whole idea is foreign to me. So I'm learning. I'll tell you what, it was interesting yesterday. You know, it's, let's see, 6. Today's 7 days without stimulants. Well, it'll be 6 because not last Monday is when I was in the ER. So it'll be 6 full days without stimulants, and most of the stuff's out of my body, and I feel great, man. I woke up this morning, didn't have any trouble getting out of bed. Usually got to kick myself out of bed, as I'm sure some of you have to as well, where it's just like dragging. Didn't happen today, man. The sun was out. I'm like, all right, let's start this day. And I actually, yesterday's workout was really good, man. I was shocked at how well I did. My only thing I did was refuel with some carbs, you know, the post-workout shake that I tend to drink during the workout. That's the only thing I had. And I'm kind of having this enlightenment moment about, you know, the use of pre-workouts. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. Today we're doing arms. I'm gonna put Brian through one of these massive arm workouts. Right now we're up to 6 sets, 25 reps on everything. Supersetting tries and buys is where I'm at right now. Should be good. Let's see if I can get through the whole workout. Very light cardiovascular exercise afterwards is what I'm supposed to do, maybe 10 minutes. So let's see if I can handle that, and let you know what the workout is when we're done. I'll keep tabs on it for you. Tends to change depending on what's available. So away we go. All right, we're winding down the night here. This is gonna be meal 6 for the night. I'm slowly working my way back up. Had a killer workout today, guys. I went to the gym, trained with Brian Fikes. Did arms today, and it was amazing, guys. It started with some light warm-ups, rolled right into superset for, it was tricep pushdowns with a close grip, and it was supersetted with bicep cable curls, super wide grip. So I took a lat pull down bar, grabbed it right on the edges there, and we did 25, 20, 18, 16, 14, 12 was the rep scheme with 2-minute rest in between. And that just got me swole as all heck. It was killer. After that, we went over and we supersetted overhead dumbbell tricep extensions with drag curls. So that's the Smith machine curl where you literally pull the bar upwards. If you haven't seen it before, there's some other videos where I talk about how to properly do a drag curl, and it's amazing, guys. If you don't know what it is, look it up. I don't have any examples of it right now that are going to be in this video because I couldn't tape it out as I'm running a park. That aside, oh hey, coming in to say hi. You gotta be really in there. Oh look, height difference.
Hi. So I heard you all in here talking, and I just want to be real with you guys, and I want to break it down and ask Gabe the questions that everybody's really wanting to know. So I'm gonna just do a little impromptu Q&A sesh here. So I know this is what you guys want. So Gabe, How many times a day do you poop?
A lot.
You
So
eat
many.
a lot.
So many that we have to have flushable baby wipes because the shit gets raw down there from wiping too much. 4, 5.
I don't know.
I think it's like in the 4 or 5 range daily.
I don't know. Are they like huge?
Some are massive. Like sometimes I'm like, whoa, I should get Priscilla, but I don't. And that's
weird.
That's how you keep a marriage healthy, by not showing your wife your poop.
We definitely have like a realm of secrecy. Secrecy? Is that a word? Secrecy?
Secrecy.
Secrets?
What? Sex?
Secret? What?
Go ahead.
I don't know. We shut the door. Yeah. We always shut the door.
Oh yeah.
And as for me, I don't pee ever.
Fajitas, hang on.
Fajitas. So anyways,
Questions?
I knew that was one of the big questions that was kind of burning on everyone's heart.
Burning.
Speaking of which, the amount of food that you eat, what other sort of abnormalities occur from time to time? Is there any sort of...
You trying to hint at something?
No. I'm just trying to just be open and honest. What kind of repercussions are there of eating that much food every single day?
I think he's referring to my farts.
Oh, I was talking about heartburn.
Oh! No, I don't get heartburn. But sometimes I do smoke her out, literally. And I sleep on the couch to be a nice guy.
Sometimes
Other times I don't. I just don't care. Because it's my house. I mean, it's our house, but it's my half of the bed.
Really, when we were in Las Vegas, we almost had to call it quits to the formal sitting down and eating of dinners.
What?
Because we kept on going and sitting down, and then...
It's my dog whining.
Have you met Pero? She's so cute, right? And she's like as big as Gabe's forearm or something. Like, look how tiny she is.
She's like 16.
We love her. Mwah. Okay.
So
Just
why
wanted to
did
get
things
the
happen at the
question.
end there? I'm
Just
curious.
want to get the question.
Wait, you said something happened at the dinner in Vegas.
Well, yeah, there was so much eating that I'm kind of like, are we gonna have fun too? It's like everything was scheduled between the meals, and so we kind of had to find snacks.
2.5, 3 hours. That's legit.
You were on a 2-hour eating schedule.
No, it was
and then,
fine. Every 2 hours, fine food, because it takes 45 minutes to order and get food wherever you go. So I was like,
and then we had
2.5,
to
3 hours.
travel to the next place. It was like a journey. It's like pushing me.
Trying to nudge you into focus. These little sparkly things on my beard, you gotta be in that area.
Yeah. So there was also the travel time from restaurant to restaurant.
Sorry guys, that Lamborghini we rented can only go so far.
I was like, we gotta stop. I gotta go to Protein House. I gotta eat something. I'm like,
Yes,
we
I did.
just got in the Lamborghini. And then we're pulling over and he's like, why are you not eating? Are you like starving yourself or something? I'm like, dude, I've eaten more in like the past 24 hours than I think I've eaten in my life. That's the only downside of vacationing with this guy. It's like we eat so much, but...
Yeah, when you're at home, you don't see me eat all the time, so you
No.
just sees me cook and walk away with plates.
Well, a meal for me can be a couple of hard-boiled eggs and some broccoli. And to him, that's like baby food.
Yeah, it's not even food. That's not even a meal. It's
So if I ate like him, I would be the boss.
you'd be fat fuck.
I let him think he's the boss, though. Remember?
You know what we call Fridays? You guys want to know what we call Fridays? Fridays is brownie night over here in this bitch. Mm-hmm. You know what we call it? Fat Fuck Friday. In case you were wondering. Because I get to be a fat fuck on Friday nights.
I don't use the F word. I say nice things.
Oh, she uses the F word.
No, you
I
don't.
won't tell you when. I have some people that are expecting to work on her.
PG-13. Okay. Enjoy your
I was
workout.
talking about when you stub your toe. What the hell are you talking about? Jeez, this woman. Man.
So I'll let you break it down. Go ahead. Back to your workout. I just had to get to the real heart of the situation.
Hard.
Heart.
So, now my fajitas are burning. All right, basically, so we had drag curls. Oh, hang on, now I gotta adjust this again because somebody short was here. Boom. All right, focus. So we had tricep pushdowns with drag curls, and we went over to overhead extensions with dumbbells.
and we did drag curls. It was, instead of 25-20, we dropped it down to 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10. So we got 6 sets in there. After that, we bounced and we did Smith machine close grip bench press. And that was the same rep scheme there. So we stopped doing supersets at that point. Next after that were hammer curls. And we just crushed it on hammer curls. Did 5 sets of 20. That's a dog. Did 5 sets of 20. Some people have parrots. I have a dog. Over there. Finished them out. And that was it. That was it for today. It wasn't as long as the other ones because I'm still jumping back into this after the trip to the ER last week with the heart condition. I don't have a condition. It was an event, as I keep saying. But I have to kind of ease back into it. So that was a solid hour and a half. And we basically walked away with a killer pump. I was done. I did 10 minutes of cardio. Actually, it was more like 8.5. My heart was beating real fast. And it's just weird to feel it beat that hard. And because last time it was beating that hard as I was laying in a hospital bed. So it kind of freaked me out. I stopped, regrouped, came home, ate, and been working on Unleashed all day. Now, by the way, guys, I had this really cool conversation. I think it might actually change the course of what we're doing with Unleashed. Priscilla's brother is, like a genius by trade. The guy's a science freak. He's amazing. And he's also my partner for our digital marketing agency. But he's a fitness guy too. I mean, he's not big by any means, but he's lean and shredded. And he does a lot of research. He's, definitely what you would call a geek. He found a bunch of studies based on chemotherapy, cancer, AIDS patients, that sort of stuff. Did a bunch of research, some strength training stuff, and lo and behold, he's got this really cool theory that I'm gonna test drive this week, and you guys can test drive it with me too. The quick and dirty is it has to do with old glycogen stores and new glycogen stores, and basically it's about getting a certain amount of time to let those glycogen stores replenish. And based on your age, like if you're young and you're 18 years old, it can replenish in 16 to 18 hours. If you're older, it takes a little bit longer, sometimes a full day, more than a day. So there's a way to stagger your workouts, when to do them, when to time your carb intake. And then when that's all done, it's like a couple days of working out. I'm not gonna say how many yet, because I don't know if I wanna disclose it, but I'm gonna test drive it. A couple days of working out, and unplug my tortillas there, sorry. And then a day off. And it's way fewer days of working out. Actually, I'll just tell you guys, it was 3 days of working out and then a day off to let everything replenish. And the reason I'm so excited about this is I took those 6 days off because I was forced to by the doctor's orders. I went back in yesterday and today with no stimulants, just eating a good chunk of carbs, especially simple carbs before I went in to work out. I had more strength and more energy than I have in years. Like I was stronger yesterday than I was the day before the thing happened. And today, my arm workout, I was lifting heavier weight and easily getting the reps I was the week before. Wanting to do more. And my instant theory was like, hey, I rested for 6 days. I'm loaded with glycogen. I'm ready. And yesterday, I don't think I used it all. So, there's this theory of old glycogen stores and new glycogen stores and how quickly they replenish. So we're going to test drive that this week. I'm really excited. So we're going to kind of sidebar, if you were following me for a sneak peek at Unleashed, we're going to sidebar. And this is how programs are built, man. This is really cool because this could just change the whole course of what we're doing. I may go back in and start altering things like crazy in the Unleashed program. So I'm going to beta test this. I'm going to check my body fat, check my weight, check my numbers, and see how we do. So that's something cool to look forward to. Thanks to John for that one. Fajitas are done, chicken fajitas. Those Costco ones that I always use, not always, but sometimes. Quick, easy, meal number 6. And it's 10:11. I may even eat one more time. I may try to squeeze 7 meals in just because I might smoke her out tonight just for fun.